fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trunks with blue trim and hailing from Tigre, Argentina, he weighed in at a ready 129 pounds. His record, 39 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 1 no decision, with 29 wins coming by way of knockout. At 130 pounds, he is ranked number 2 in the world by the WBA, also number 2 in the world by the WBO. Here is the challenger, known as La Hiena, introducing Jorge Rodrigo Barrios. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the defending world champion on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing silver trunks with green trim, hailing from Salvador, Brazil. He weighed in at the limit of 130 pounds even. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with 33 wins, no losses, 30 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his 11th appearance in a world title bout, here is the undefeated WBA and WBO 130-pound champion of the world, introducing Acelino Popo Freitas. And once again, a referee in charge, Jorge Alonso.
Bien claro y les di las instrucciones. Recuérdense que quiero una pelea limpia. Obedezcan mis instrucciones en todo momento. ¿Alguna pregunta en esta esquina? Esto aquí está bien. ¿Alguna pregunta aquí? Aquí está bien, a la esquina. A la esquina.
The two guys talking to each other. Freitas said something first and Barrios retaliated. What an incredible surge of energy, and one of those matchups where you're just not sure Barrios can win, but he is one of those workmanlike guys. He's strong, he does have a good chin, and could possibly make things a little difficult for Freitas. Remember though, despite recent question marks, Freitas won his first 29 by knockout, 22 inside 3, and the average is just 3.5 rounds per fight. Here we go.
Acelino Freitas has fought 4 rounds in the last year. That is maybe the only thing you can point to. Okay, that was against Juan Carlos Ramirez, who won by knockout, so he's not been as active as he has been in the past. We'll see if that has any impact on him. He wants to go after Barrios early. You can feel it.
Freitas in the silver, Barrios in the red and white. Is it important for Freitas to make Barrios feel like he's in there with someone he's never been in with before, right here?
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to do, Steve. He wants to land punches that will take away the confidence of Barrios immediately. But he wants to do that from the outside, not get on the inside and brawl with him. And that's primarily what he's doing right now. And for Barrios, not the quickest fighter with his hands. He needs to be on the inside where he can rough Freitas up.
So Barrios is available to be hit.
Very much so.
Well, we'll see if Freitas establishes his power here at the outset. Acelino Freitas, one of 6 children of a lottery ticket salesman who grew up in poverty in Salvador, Brazil. Barrios also grew up very poor in Argentina, Tigre.
Freitas getting a little bit closer than he wants to, and he just got whacked with a right hand. He is not keeping the distance he would like so far in this fight, at least not the last 30 or 40 seconds, and Barrios was able to get him with the right hand.
And now Freitas, who normally forces the fight from the start, being a little more on the cautious side here. Starting off a little slower than usual. There's a left hand on underneath by Freitas. Got Barrios in the chest area. Barrios awkward. Left uppercut to the midsection by Freitas, nearly a low blow.
Acelino Freitas is being very wild here. That's an issue for him early in this fight. He's going to give Barrios a chance to land some of those awkward, wild punches.
And one of the knocks on Freitas, despite his great success over the years, just for wide at times, leaves himself open. He's wild, and he can't neglect defense. Puts Barrios back there. Now he's starting to find a rhythm, it looks. Here's a right uppercut by Freitas. Freitas opening up. Barrios holding on. Look out now. He's at his back to Freitas. Final seconds of the round, and Freitas storming in. While Freitas' skills are well known, Barrios comes in as a little-known commodity here in the United States.
Jorge Barrios tends to lunge in head first. That'll make him an easy target for Freitas if he does it. And he likes to body punch, but he should do so sparingly because Freitas will counter him to the head. Barrios' lack of hand speed won't allow him to stay outside. He's got to get inside and turn this into a brawl. For Freitas, he's predicted an early KO, but he shouldn't really rush things, and that means he needs to keep the right distance between himself and Barrios to be a boxer-puncher. What will give Freitas a chance to end this fight? Well, it would be the classic jab-right combination. Here against Juan Carlos Ramirez, the jab was short, but it helped set up this big right hand, part of the reason Freitas was able to put him out.
Round two. Barrios, not a one-punch knockout guy like Freitas, and now the heads come together. Freitas trying to point it out to referee Jorge Alonso of Miami.
And you know, the first round, Freitas won the round, and he hurt Barrios, but he did rush things, and he didn't keep the right distance between them. This is an Acelino Freitas who's throwing very wildly and giving Barrios chances in this fight, instead of being the boxer-puncher that Oscar Suarez would like him to be. Like that right hand that from nowhere that had no reason being thrown by Freitas.
Barrios looking very cool despite difficult circumstances. And you know, world title fight.
And you know, Steve, the interesting thing here is Barrios was very hurt toward the end of that round. But he's come out with confidence in this round.
Fans here waiting for that one big punch by Freitas.
Barrios has not fought on this level before, but he is supremely confident. And one thing about him, you see how aggressive he's been.
And most of Barrios' knockouts against fringe opponents. Don't be fooled by his knockout percentage. He looks to overwhelm people. He can be sloppy when he goes forward, as you've seen. He is extremely determined. He has no quit, and he loves to be in the ring. He's a performer. He's a showman, as you saw by his entrance.
Do you know that no Argentine has ever won a portion of the 130-pound championship before? So he is trying to make some history here.
Freitas, one of the 3 world champions from Brazil, better Joffrey Miguel de Oliveira, and Acelino Freitas.
26 from Argentina, and the most famous, Carlos Monzon, the great middleweight champion.
Monzon, like Barrios, used to like to use that intimidation factor before fights. But that kind of stuff's not going to work on Freitas. Too savvy. Been around too long, fought too many big fights. Freitas trying the jab. Barrios connects with the left hand, sent Freitas back. Barrios loving lefts at the bell. Well, Freitas wants to touch gloves. Barrios will have none of it.
Ok, ya está entrando la luta, ¿verdad que sí? Ok, no mucho. ¿Ya está entrando la luta ya? Ok, lo quiero más afincado en las piernas, Popo.
I want you stronger in your legs, Popo.
Usted está preocupándose un poquillo más en los golpes de él.
He's worried very much about your punches. Try to box a little more.
Lo que vamos a hacer en este
I want more than one hand. If you throw in the body, I want two on the head. Don't worry about what he's saying. Use your direct. You're the straight right hand.
Patterson, New Jersey's Oscar Suarez giving the instructions to Acelino Freitas as we begin round 3.
Oscar Suarez saying that the straight right hand will be the ticket in this fight. However, I don't think Freitas can throw it as a lead right. He's got to use the jab as he did there to set that punch up, and it will be much more effective. And there you see, he's using the jab much better, and that right hand is getting some range.
He's stationing that right in position to unleash. It can be wicked. Also has a big left hook to the body, and he can throw the uppercut. Freitas. A flurry by Freitas. Then Barrios out balance momentarily.
Barrios' mission here, and he's done it better than I thought he could, especially in that second round, is to lunge like that. Wow.
Speaking of lunging,
very dangerous because he could have injured himself, Freitas.
One of the advertisements on the apron of the ring causing slippage for Acelino Freitas.
When Barrios lunges in like that, Freitas is supposed to make him pay, and he's not doing it.
In case you're wondering, Barrios down 1 time to a 40-year-old fighter named Ricardo Silva back in 02. Freitas down 3 times, including his last fight.
2 freight train right hands by Freitas. Let's see if they hurt Barrios. Boy, those were beautiful right hands. Oh, by Barrios, tremendous punch.
Barrios showing his toughness here.
Freitas is playing with fire. He is wildly exchanging with Barrios. Oh, big right by Barrios.
There is some blood now. The forehead of Barrios eats a right.
This is a fascinating round because Acelino Freitas has landed at least 3 right hands that are supposed to hurt an opponent or knock him down, and Barrios has not gone down.
Barrios wiping the blood away, maybe getting into his left eye, but he fights on nevertheless. Now there's blood streaking down the left side as well. It's a cut down the middle. I think it's affecting more the left side of his face, as now you can see it. But I'm not sure if it's getting into the eye right as of yet or it's around the eye.
10 seconds.
Or both. Now there could actually be more than 1 cut.
Cut on the left eye as well.
Campeón, vamos arriba. Vamos arriba, campeón.
Relax, we're winning.
Tiene que iniciar con la mano derecha.
You need to start with the right hand.
Dura un poquito.
This medicine that I put is going to hurt a little. You need to move side to side.
A dangerous moment for Acelino Freitas. The water in his own corner, interestingly, well, he could have been injured very badly there, and thankfully he wasn't. Freitas was able to land some very good right hands. There's one that was a superb one. There's another one. And during the course of this round, he landed about 3 or 4 that were very, very good, but didn't really have as